right, Travis, I'm going to get inside. You should get in the passenger seat and show me your new car, since you just committed yourself to $2.8 million. Good morning, everyone. I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep because last night was daylight saving time, so I lost an hour. 2 o'clock became 3 o'clock. I got here at 3 something, 4. I don't know. It's bright and early though. Today is the last day of the Amelia Island show, and I don't want to miss it. I didn't even plan to come here. I didn't know this was going to happen. My plan was just to go see Travis and do a brake job on a Ferrari and go hit Tail of the Dragon. But this came about. It was an opportunity, so I did a bunch of driving. I mean, I'm not exhausted now. I was exhausted. I'm better now. But food, drive back to Amelia Island, cars. That is the current plan. We'll see how that works out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're saving my life this morning.
No problem. There you go.
As you can tell, that's the way you want to do it. I hope you can hear me because I can't hear anything. I spent the morning checking out Life of Palos and how somebody actually spit on Clayton and Faith's car. And I looked out the window of the hotel to find this. I looked down and I'm like, somebody threw something on the car. Are you kidding me? But that wasn't the case. It was just the largest bird droppings I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm not going to return the car to Travis this way. I'm gonna have a conversation with Travis about all the things that he's done to this car. I know he tuned it, and I know it has an exhaust, but I don't know what. I do know it does this. And I like when it does that. I'm really sorry, everybody on Amelia Island, all your fancy houses and fancy island, but this car's loud and I like it. Good morning, everyone. What are you talking about making your brand look bad?
Oh, because I was revving it here at the Ritz when I was asked by the staff to do it.
Oh, I think I woke up all the people down there.
Good.
All the like 80 and 90-year-old people in their little fancy condos. When you say rev it, what do you mean a little bit, or do you mean like
just a little bit? A lot of it, like a
okay,
7.
so a little bit, like.
That's all you got?
Just a little.
Nice.
Is that a little?
I got permission.
Nice.
All right, you guys. I was told it was here. Literally the first thing I saw when I pulled up. I know everybody's already seen this thing on the internet, but seeing this in person cannot do any of those pictures justice. All right, everybody. Again, I'm going to tell you, pictures, video can't do this justice. The color changing carbon fiber on this thing, the bodywork, this is just truly an insane vehicle. From here, you're going to see it look gold. If I go to the other side, you're going to see it look purple. And then look at this interior. These seats are fixed. This car is just so stunning. Absolutely amazing. I'm trying to find words to justify, to tell you how insane this car is. And I don't have words for it, but this is sick. This is the first thing that I came up to. The Apollo IE, Intensa Emoción, intense emotion, and yeah, I have intense emotions.
know you were gonna be here.
Dude!
It is badass.
Dude! I know absolutely nothing about this. I don't think it's a real Bugatti, and the distributor definitely isn't real, but I have never seen a distributor sticking out a dashboard. All right, so Travis, you got your allocation.
Yes, I do.
I know I told you we talk about this on camera. This is your chance. 2.8?
What did my build come out to? 2.7? And some change. So 2.7 mil and some change.
2.7 and some change. And this is the 2200 horsepower all-electric hypercar.
2,000 horsepower all-electric hypercar.
Okay, so I was giving you 200 horsepower, man.
Hey, I'll take it.
You got to learn to take it.
If we're being correct here. So one thing about this, so the headlights are actually fully laser, and it's the first production car in the United States to have fully functional laser headlights.
So we're going to talk about the headlights, not the 2,000 horsepower all-electric hypercar.
It's beautiful.
So how'd you spec yours out? What colors?
So I went with the atomic red. So remind me. So I went with the atomic red and the carbon black for the inserts.
Do you have a screen cap anywhere that we'll be able to throw up? All right, guys, we're gonna throw up a screen cap of Travis's future car.
Yes. And now we get to sit in it. So when they get out, it's absolutely incredible. These wheels are nice, but I'm with him on this. The Aero wheels look so much better. So this is the EVIJA keychain, solid gold chain. To wrap around.
Nice. All right, Travis, I'm gonna get inside. You should get in the passenger seat and show me your new car.
Okay. I'll see if Brian come out the second door.
I'm a car guy, but I don't know enough about this, and I'm hoping since you just committed yourself to 2.8 million that you know a little bit about it.
I know a lot.
All right, we got our rear view mirror right here. You probably can't see it very well, but that is our rear view mirror. The center control stack. Check out this steering wheel. Carbon everywhere. We have a hexagon theme going. Looks like fixed carbon seats. All right, Travis. So this is wild with the opening through the dashboard here.
Absolutely.
All the way through.
So over here, so you got Eco, City, Touring, and Sport and Track. Each one of these is 400 horsepower. 400, 800, 1200, 1800, or I'm sorry, 1600.
1600, 2000.
2000.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So this is where I would drive it all the time.
Yes.
I mean, I don't
Absolutely.
even. I don't understand why you would have 2,000 horsepower and only use 400 of it. I mean,
some people get scared. All of this is haptic. So in the production model, these will actually have touch and sound assist. You've got mirrors here, and right here on the side here, from when the mirrors are popped out, you can actually see it.
Yeah, so we've got our door mirrors right here in the door.
Correct.
I did see the camera that popped out the side. Maybe we'll try to get that later.
Of course, everything is right here on the steering wheel, so cruise control. We're not really sure what this does. I'm assuming it's for radio, volume, phone.
I'm assuming cruise control, set plus, set minus.
Could be. I'm not sure what DRS is. We all know what that is, the blind people. High beams. Turn signals. I think this thing does have
voice control.
Absolutely. Windshield wipers, and then light control right there as well. So what I did when I had mine modified, so I actually got my vents, so I went with the atomic red. So I got red throughout the vents. I've got a red turn, and this whole piece is red. And on the seats, they're solid red with a gold stripe going straight down the middle.
And rear visibility is, well, Good, because you've got this. Otherwise, it would be abysmal.
These are absolutely hilarious. They do not block a single thing.
Oh, yes, they do. Dude, if you're sitting up like this, they do.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. There is no storage in this car. They're actually thinking about making this a storage, and I'm thinking about getting it customized to where I can actually put a bag down here.
You don't need storage.
If I want to go for a long trip, I do. Need some clothes. You know what? Forget it. I'll just buy them along the way.
That's
enough space to put your phone and maybe your wallet. But that's,
so.
And actually, so there is storage. I apologize. So this is a storage bin, and if you look down here, there's a release button. So you see it?
Okay.
So down there on that side, there's a release button. That pocket pops out enough to put a couple clothes in.
I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it.
It's on the outside.
Oh, right there, release. Got it.
And that actually opens up, and you get a little bit of storage that way.
So, somebody once told me, and I think it's going to hold true for this car, that when traveling in a Ferrari, you bring two things, a toothbrush and a credit card.
Sounds about right.
I think that's about fitting here.
Yep, absolutely. So, it's incredible. Everything about this car is so smooth. Everything is right where you need it to be. I actually do believe you could take screenshots or photos
That would make sense.
So,
that would make sense. So, just so you're aware, after you take delivery, if you need anybody to teach you how to do 2,000 horsepower, all-electric, all-wheel drive donuts, I'm your guy.
All right, let's do it.
Here at Amelia Island, you get a chance sometimes to see some of these crazy classics driving around. This is actually a 2-liter Ferrari, 4-cylinder. Of course, with the new Corvette being mid-engine, they brought out every iteration and every concept Corvette that had the engine in the back. They finally pulled the trigger and did it. Finally. But after 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole lot of mid-engine Corvettes that never made it to production. Alright everybody, I found Stradman's inspiration right here. Purple with white wheels. I have never seen an Isetta in person. You see them in video and you kind of realize that they're small, but if you look at these people in the background and realize that, like, 2 people. It is 2 people long. That car's like 6 feet long at the most.
You know?
You got it?
I could fit in it.
I could fit in it too, but just, I don't want a passenger in there.
Plenty of legroom.
I don't want a passenger.
Oh no, that's a
They say it's for 2 people?
No. No. That's you and your bag. That's it. That's
about
you and your
it.
bag, and then you just hope
But your
for the
bag
best.
can't be very heavy because
No, you strut top.
that little tiny motor.
Oh yeah.
You get about 12 miles an hour without the bag. I just want to point out that they left the keys in the Isetta, probably because there's no way you could get away with it.
That makes it perfect.
Well, seriously, I mean, what's the top speed? I joked about it being 12. Honestly, I think the top speed's probably like 20 miles an hour. You can't get away from anything. You could chase it down on foot.
I love it.
I generally have a really difficult time getting excited about cars that aren't moving, but this is sick. 59 Fiat. This is bad.
Oh, I saw him the other day. Yeah. Well, actually, it's been a while.
I'm so glad I came to Amelia Island. I had no idea what I was getting into when I came here, but a Senna GTR and the new 765 LT. I feel blessed today. All right, everybody. Literally, I know nothing about this car, but it is gorgeous. And I'm gonna try and fail at my Italian. Carrozzeria Gia Torino. That was probably awful. If there's any Italians out there, I apologize. All right, so my battery died on me, but I'm actually considering going to this Elkhart collection in Elkhart, Indiana. I don't know the exact words. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know this guy had a lot of money, was found guilty of a serious white-collar crime, and owned a ridiculous number of cars that have been taken possession of, and they're all going up for auction, including this one, and maybe I think some of these other cars here as well. There's going to be millions and millions of dollars worth of cars, so we'll probably see this again. At some point, I'm going to get better at this, and I'm going to find ways to tell you how cool this is and how special it is to be able to come out here and see cars like this. There's about 50 Indy cars out here through all the years, and some of them are just amazing. And I don't always have the right words to tell you how cool this is. I don't know how many of you guys know. Okay, it's just too loud right now. Ralph Lauren's Ferrari collection is probably one of the best in the world. Every single car he has is the best of the best. And this 250 GTO, I feel truly blessed just to be in the presence of this car. I don't know what the value is, but some of these are selling in the $60 million range. And we are looking at tens of millions of dollars right now.
I'm not a Concours guy. Driving Ivan is not a Concours guy. He's drive the heck out of your car. I was telling him, I drove my Prius on this. I have 26 cars. I drove my Prius because I'm driving 3,000 miles down to Florida and this and that and everywhere. But right before I left, I was like, I started up the Alpha 164 L 5-speed and took it for a spin because I had to get a fix before I left on the trip. Because you miss driving. I like driving, you know, it's simple.
I have to pause you and disagree. I don't know what your other cars are, but the Prius does not belong in any garage anywhere or on the road.
Oh, and I'll tell you why.
No, you want to know what I drove the last time I came to Florida?
Yeah.
A Ferrari from Michigan.
Absolutely.
And back.
No, and that's great. But were you paying for the gas?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
I was paying for the car and the insurance and the gas.
Afford it. This and that. Some people can't.
I had a Prius for 2 months last year.
But you also don't know if he's got a
When I got a
decent
12-car garage and only got 5
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I've got
but
a
when I would drive it running errands in it and stuff,
awesome.
it was purposeful.
Did you see what the
Like
guy
I hated that I liked it.
What did you
but
like?
The Prius.
No.
I hated it. So for 2 months, I drove it around when I didn't want to drive my other cars.
Please return your man card. You do not deserve it.
I only had it 2 months. Even though I got to own it and I did see the purpose in it, I still would never buy it. No, I wouldn't.
And I would not drive 3,000 miles. You guys, Ed, Freddie, and Hoovie are here. Well, are you guys like honorary judges?
We are judging the YouTube award.
Apparently, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
who are we talking to here?
Dreamcars Daily.
Dreamcars Daily.
I watch
Pleasure
you.
to
I
meet
watch
you.
you.
Thank you.
I've seen you. I watch you as well, but I was on Rodeo to drive.
Watch you at all.
No,
No,
I do. I was there.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
No, I don't.
I can leave. That's not a problem.
I don't like rebuilding $1 Million show cart. No.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I watch all your stuff too. But I was there the day you were on Rodeo with DDE and.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was weird. Smash that like button.
And I think you're gonna go see my friend's Avaya. Well,
Yeah.
he got the Avaya allocation. So
Awesome.
I was there the day you were on Rodeo with DDE and.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was weird. That was
I
odd.
think I have you on camera going. He didn't have to leave with it set on the kill tune.
Yes.
The Urus.
Yes, exactly.
Getting ready to grab the Huracan down here in the parking ramp, and there's like a whole nother car show in the parking ramp. We got the Rolls, the Aston Martin, the F12, of course the Huracan and Urus. 2 Porsches, including the classic. I don't know. I'm not a Porsche guy. I don't know enough about them, but that's cool. That's sick over there. And I'm pretty sure if I made my way around even more, I'd find more stuff, but I guess this is good enough, right? Dude, I totally just passed the cop on kill.